a very special bit stream tonight. Gonna do a little less piano playing, and instead I'm going to explore my website that I have been working on for about 17 years, 16, 17 years. I made it when I was in high school. It's just kind of like a loose collection of like web apps for some of my online buddies, and then the same year we added a forum, and then the forum became the site itself. So I'll show that off in a second. This is basically going to be like 15-20 minutes of me just talking and rambling about my personal site that I've been working on, and the reason that I do live streaming and why I stream every night at 11 p.m. It's not to make it big as like a YouTuber and make it a ton of money off of YouTube. I have other goals that I want to accomplish. So, and in exchange for listening to me, there's going to be a giveaway. Some of the stuff, one of the items you see here from the website, we'll give away three of those. So if you watch till the end of the stream, I'll post that in the chat, and you guys can enter. And then less than 2 days, I'll announce the winners. So actually, I might be able to announce it on stream, but at the end of Link's Awakening. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. So yeah, if you go to www.pugi.café, this is what you'll see. This is the signed out view. It is a web shop, and it is filled with things that I have made or that I've designed, kind of basically. So like this coffee, I added it because it's a cafe, online cafe. I kind of wanted to play into that. But it's a white label coffee, and I kind of, did the packaging. So that's not as in-house as I would like. In the future, I want to move more of this stuff in-house. But I'm just one person. I use the services that I can. But I'm keeping a focus. I'm trying to keep things manufactured or made in the USA when possible. I don't think I advertise anything as that. I use very specific language, like if you go to this t-shirt, that image is busted. It's a problem with doing a demo live. You don't know what's gonna pop up. Manufactured in the United States of America. So I got that. That's directly from Spreadshirt, or not Spreadshirt, Shopify and Printify, which I use for these. But yeah, this is kind of like the initial shop lineup. We launched it like January 1st earlier this year. Or I should say I launched it. It's basically just me. And I guess it's not laid out the way I wanted to. I kind of messed the way things are laid out, but I guess I'll go through the items. You can see some t-shirts. 4 of them are for trading card characters. You can see 2 of those trading cards here. Since about November last year, I really started putting in a lot of effort into creating a TCG. And I'm selling some like promotional pre-release cards before like the starter decks come out. So they do exist in real life. It's not just a PNG. I have a bunch of them at my house, just waiting to ship out. You get this certificate of authenticity, which the certificates that get shipped out will look better than this, but I was proud I was able to get the wax seal, custom to the site mascot Bits the pig, which I reused for my VTuber. holofoil too, and I even put effort into getting like the this like cross stitching secret rare pattern that's custom. I had to do that myself. Yeah, so this is like, I did the design, I got an artist to do the final artwork. I did the card layout 100%. Well, no, I had help on the card layout, but at this point I've tweaked it so much that it's probably like 50-50. And then I use an online manufacturer to create the cards and ship them out to me. So that was just like a lifelong dream fulfilled right there. So if you go back to the shop homepage, you can even get a shirt with the same design. I have one. It's pretty good. Oh, you can see here some custom coding I did in action. You can check out the channel. There's a Let's Code Discourse series I did on stream where like I coded this live stream banner. And if you click it, it expands, and we can probably watch ourselves. Yep, there we are. So I'm gonna pause that, but you can even interact in the chat. I put a lot of work into this website, a lot of work. It's kind of like my life's work in a lot of ways, to be honest. And this is literally the tip of the iceberg poking out that the world can see from the depths. It's the public part is this shop where I'm selling some things I'm designing and making and shipping out from my house, some of them, and drop shipping some other things. Just all on my own. All of this is, my original ideas, my original IP. The artist commissioned to have, it's all me basically. But this is only one small part of the site. If you log in, you get to see the part of the site that existed before January 1st or January 15th of this year, which is when the shop launched. If you go down here and you log in, or you log in up here, if you have it bookmarked and you're already logged in, you go to the same URL, pugi.café. It'll just it'll pop you here, the forum, instead of the shop. That was important to me to preserve the existing experience for the people who've been on the site for like 10 years. Things don't change too crazy all at once, So for the people logged in, the shop is just a click away in the side nav here. And I'm using my test account. So, interesting. Yeah, the test account has access. But yeah, it's not really like a crazy awesome, like you're gonna get like content from this forum that you've never seen anywhere else. But this is like easily the best group of people that I've ever found online, for sure. I just love just hanging out with them, posting my thoughts and reading their thoughts on something. Usually, like, sometimes it diverges, but sometimes it syncs up. It's, I don't know. Online friends. People know how that works, but I'm biased. I'm very partial to the community we've got here. That's been going since 2008, late 2008, when I was still in high school. So, yeah, for like 12 years, 13 years, it just existed as a forum, like a public gaming forum. Anybody could join. Then something on the internet, like the winds changed or something. I don't know. It felt better to just make us go private, invite only. Like, people on the site could invite people and people could request to come. But it's honestly a little prescient because now none of this really got scooped up by or hit by AI crawlers, which don't respect robots.txt or whatever. Not that they'd be interested in a rinky-dink site like mine, but I didn't even have to worry about that. Sometimes there can be a huge bandwidth tax to search engines and AI sites crawling your site all the time, getting all the updates. So bypassed all that, and just the mood of the site. It's little. You can feel that we're on the inside of a tall, fortified brick wall. It just feels a little more open and free with each other, and we've known each other for a while. So I would say it's a selling point because when I launched the shop, I made the decision. Anything in the shop, anybody buys, you'll get an invite to the forum. So that's kind of the way I want to get new people into the forum without just opening the floodgates to every possible person. We'll see if it works, but at the end of the day, I knew I wanted to create some things. I knew I wanted to control at least one of the channels that I sell those things in, just completely. I knew I was going to keep, after a few years, I knew I was going to keep my gaming forum going for the rest of my life as long as it didn't die or people left. And I was pretty confident that wouldn't happen because we're pretty drama-free. Pretty much. I think my average rate of suspending or banning people is 1 every 2 years, maybe 1 every 3 years. There's usually 30 to 50 people online or actively using the site over the course of a year. So I don't know. I think that's pretty good. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I guess I could talk about the wiki. This isn't public yet, but I want to launch a public wiki. So the forum would stay private, but the wiki would be public to read. Site members would be able to edit it. And the idea is you could use that as kind of like game facts. You'd post a walkthrough or a tutorial or something. Right now I just have it filled out with info pages about the site that I kind of want to be public when the wiki goes public. So this is kind of the explainer for the site logo, Bits the Pig. You can see the original version here from 2016. So January 1st of this year, we updated him. There's a couple variations. There's a dark mode version. In June, we do the Pride version. And yeah, just some fun trivia and stuff. So I'm going to expand a lot of this before I make it public, but eventually I want to make that public. And that would be a perk for members, is being able to create and edit wiki pages. Free wiki hosting, kind of. I kind of want to do just expand more and more functionality for people who have an account on the site, and make that more appealing for people browsing the shop and enhancing the purchases on the shop. That's kind of the strategy. Then the other side of that strategy is the YouTube channel, where I stream every night and hopefully get eyeballs on the site. I'm never doing ad breaks or ads in any Pugi Cafe video. I'm not doing paid sponsorships. Where somebody pays me to say a script, or I come up with a script. I'm check out this product. I'm gonna make a joke. It sucks. Ha ha ha. Isn't it funny I said that? Anyway, now it's in your brain, and now I get paid. So no, not gonna do any of that. I'm not even gonna do the membership option on YouTube, or that kind of thing. For me, the channel itself is kind of advertising for the shop. That's how I think of it. So the channel itself kind of, in a way, it can kind of stay pure. I don't really need to worry about advertising and monetization and chasing trends and making sure this or that or whatever. Hopefully. Really, in an ideal world, the TCG I'm trying to put together would be very successful. Either because of the YouTube channel, kind of bootstraps it, the initial interest, or people go to the shop to buy it because like this is where I'm gonna launch things first for sure. Even if like I get stuff in like Walmart and Target or whatever, that's the goal for the card game. But I'll always give preferential treatment to my own shop, obviously, but that's a big what if. That's like a million what ifs happening in a row, getting to that point. But it's important to have a North Star when you start a project like this, and I take a lot of things like this seriously more and more the older I get. I'm like, enough screwing around. It's time to put the skills and the dreams I've had over my life to use and put them together, get something out of it maybe. Otherwise I'll just regret it. I'll always regret, like, man, when I was in my 20s and 30s I could have done this and this, but I didn't. So oh well, God, that's even worse than dying. So I want to avoid that kind of life at all costs. And I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm kind of co-owner in a local business, and I work there 7 mornings a week, from like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then some days I work doubles, and I'm doing all this stuff on my website and all the stuff in the trading card game. And right now I'm doing like play testing and getting some more artist commissions for the card designs. And I'm doing the YouTube channel stuff. So, is it easy? No. But, if I put 99% in, I'll always be like, well, damn, I should have put that 1% more in. Then I know for sure. Anyways, you guys are probably tired of listening to me talk about myself and my website. So let's move on to our giveaway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give away 3 of these accessory packs. And in fact, I'm going to upgrade these accessory packs from what you see on screen right now. So normally you get a keychain, a pin, and this kind of bedazzled holographic sticker. I have, from early test runs, alternate stickers that don't have like the bedazzling. It just is like holofoil. So it looks more like metallic almost. You'll get both stickers in this pack. This is a $6.99 value. This giveaway is open to anybody residing within the continental US, and it closes at midnight. So originally I was just going to give everybody like 30 minutes to do this, but I'll give you guys an extra 8 minutes. Anybody who wants the accessory pack, give me a minute. I'm going to just post it in the chat right now. All right, cool. Okay, cool. That actually linkified. I was sometimes when you paste http:// whatever links, they don't get linkified because of moderation or whatever. But all right. So you guys have the link. You guys have all you need in order to get some cool merch. This is my first giveaway. My first time using this Gleam.io service. I really like it. I'm definitely gonna stick with this for future giveaways. But yeah, I'm going to step away from the chat or from the stream. I guess you know what? We'll hop into what kind of stupid bullshit have people put. This is like our stupid bullshit thread: random image and video spam. This is the first post. Oh man, 6, you're great. Yeah, February 2012. What's the first? I don't know if I should show that on the stream. I was like, what's the first thread? From like 2008, 2009. Because I've rolled it forward. This is like the third form software for the site. And the shop is built completely into Discourse, the forum software. It's not like a separate subdomain. It's not like a widget or an embed or anything else. This is like pure Discourse with a lot of modifications, including like Shopify integration. So I think that looks pretty slick. I'm pretty proud of that. The site has had real orders. I have shipped out items to real customers, so I can tell you, this isn't like, oh man, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I know what I'm doing, kind of. And if I don't, I figure it out. And if I mess up, I make it right. It's kind of my guiding principles. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, and I will see you guys for Let's Play Link's Awakening, the next episode. See you there.